Good evening and welcome to tonight's Coach's Corner. We have with us three of our football players from Friday night. Coach Willie, Coach, I guess Friday night we went to Greenville and we knew they was going to have a good football team, and it turned out that they just as good as everybody said they were.
That's right, and but I want to say right up front that after the game nor this week have we been at all critical of our folks for their effort. And we made mistakes, and we made some that really hurt us, but we never, ever quit trying. The effort was there from the beginning to the end.
Coach, these microphones we have to turn on. We forget to turn them on a lot of times.
Man, I lie. Maybe I don't want anybody to hear us.
But we turn them on. But it was, like you said, Coach, from the word go to always to the end of it, we was getting after them. And, Coach, it was a hard-hitting game again.
Yes, it was, and I don't think even our people realized how big. It's hard to watch tapes and this kind of thing, but we knew the size. Their offensive tackles weighed 330, 286, and 271, and their three guards weighed 260, 264, and 255, and their center about 235. And those are the offensive people, and they didn't play any defense. They have a lot of athletes. I believe they were right at 80 dressed out.
They had a big ball club, and Coach, their backs, too. Once they get in the secondary, they had a lot of speed.
We had McDonald, who has been a thorn in our back sides for about 3 years. Glad he's a senior. I think we're just going to send him a graduation present this year. But he has been a problem for us. And the number 4 and number 1 both had great speed once they got by. And we only let them have about 4 plays all night long. But those 4 plays are the ones that killed us.
Yeah, Coach, that's what you finna say it. Is that we held them on line of scrimmage, we'd hold them, and then they broke through about 3 or 4 times, and that was the big plays, and really all they needed.
That's right, and if we'd have had 2 months to plan for them, we would have used the same plan, because our middle folks did an outstanding job of stopping the trap, and we had worked on a special deal, and our outside linebackers kept them in containment on the sweep. I think we contained them better on sweeps than anybody they played all year.
I know one thing, we hit them and they had some hard legs, and I was asking you yesterday, I said, well, maybe sooner or later they're going to run out of athletes, and you told me they had just as many sophomore juniors as they do seniors.
They run about 23 or 24 in every class. They dress 9 through 12, and there were 82 of them dressed out, so you can divide that, and you'll find they're just about equal, 22 to 24 in each class.
So that's they got something going up there, Coach, but like you said, we don't have anything to hold our head down about. That we didn't win, but just a play or two here and there. I think we fumbled third quarter, and they scored a touchdown on that, and then we got it down there close, and we didn't get in. It could have been 14-14 there in the fourth quarter.
Exactly, and the thing is that after we fumbled in the fourth quarter, they threw the PDQ pass, and we whapped them, and that ball must have gone 20 feet in the air, and we tried to pick it up and run it instead of falling on it. And if we'd have fallen on that ball, they wouldn't have had that touchdown. You can say that before half, we had another first down, wouldn't have had to punt it, and we would call for holding.
Right.
These kind of things are the things that beat us the other night.
And, Coach, too, we a lot of them around talking, I guess, inside. You know how people, we'd be talking about things and all, and right before the half, if we could just not let them have the ball, and if we could have made one more first down, like you said. But, hey, there's no way in the world they should have scored, or just one. We make one play, one stop, a little quicker, and the clock runs out. And then it's hard on coaching. I was telling everybody how hard it is being on coaching, and you don't know how much time's left. With no clock working, and the kids can't look and see what's going on. Anything at 5 or 6 seconds means a lot then.
Yes, it does. And when they scored, there was just barely time for a kickoff after that. So it was down to almost no time.
All right, let's get to the game and see what happened Friday night. Is that all their seniors?
Yeah, they had their seniors go out. I believe I counted there 22 of them, or 23. They won a toss, and we were expecting, like a lot of others, they were going to give us the ball first, but they wanted the football first. And we told our people before we ever went out, the first play of the game was going to be that middle trap.
I'm kicking off.
We had good kick coverage the other night on all of our kicks. There it is. And we were ready for it. That's a good job of playing the sweep. We knew their plays, and they were pretty set in the way they did things. Now, this was a little bit different wrinkle. I kind of thought that was double movement, but they didn't call it, so they didn't make a first down, so we didn't say much.
Boy, that wingback, he knew he was wrong to start with, and then he just went on two. But I guess they stopped, so I guess that's what the referee went by. I think a lot of referees don't know the rules, don't you, Coach?
Yeah, oh man.
That was a good kick there inside the 20-yard line. Bobcats have it first down on 19.
Middle trap, we come up here with a good hold, and dang if we didn't get a motion penalty on our right off and put ourselves in the hole. Came back with it, didn't have the same hole there. That's one of those mistakes we made early. It's a daylight play that we got a lot of mileage out before the night was over. I'm telling you, they were tough. You can't hardly get a pass away against them quick enough. They're so quick, and they bring so many people. I don't know about Gabe there. Gabe goes through this about 3 times, and we finally get a roughing penalty.
You think he's a good faker, Coach?
I think he put on a pretty good act the other night. That's Fagan. He's been around over there for 2 years. He'll be back next year. Fagan got good speed. That's the quarterback. We did a pretty good job of containing him. He had gotten a corner a good bit on Pensacola last week. They jumped. It's the end over set. We knew that was coming, and they like to run the pitch to it, and we did a good job of penetrating. Now, we didn't lock up right to start with, but we were there to cover it. That's their best receiver, and we were looking for it. Man, I want you to watch this now. That ball squirts out, and look at that cat pick it up.
Gained about 30 or 40 yards on it.
That would have been ours. They didn't get the ball back, but we'd had that ball way down there close. That was a new option we put in this week. I believe we come back with a cross trap off of this. They jump off sides. We long counting. Pretty good yardage on the cross trap. Well, look at that cornerback react. He came out of the secondary and came up and zeroed on him and put a bingo on him. Now, you're not going, we found out right quick, you're not going to outrun them to the corners. You got to carry the ball north and south.
They are mighty quick.
We didn't complete this, but we got their attention, and it kept their secondary back anyway. See, Gabe, he goes down again. He got a good punt.
Good kick.
That's all right to keep that. Now, that play right there, he just steps up and running. Now, Bullock did that to us. It's hard to play all these things, and that's something they hadn't done before. And it caught us by surprise. It's a backdoor trap.
Get
We're
on.
sitting there waiting on him, and we snatch the ball away from him.
And I've had an opportunity there to get it. And that's the end of the first quarter. Score 0-0.
Cam rolls out to throw and finds an opening big outside containment. They'll whop you pretty good when you run the ball. Got a reverse back in there, picking up 4-5. had a good daylight play there.
Almost broke that one.
Yeah, almost fullback did a good out kick on that.
Ball on 10-yard line. Clock didn't work, so we thought it was in the first quarter, but that's all right. We'll just go on here.
We're just going right now because we are moving the ball. Let's don't quit. Now, I believe he tackled him, but they called it.
The interference against Greenville.
Now, we come back, I believe, we score on this first play on that daylight play we're talking about. Come right back there, cut it right through the seam and run around the end zone, untouched. Had to be good line blocking on that.
It's up and it's good. So Bobcats 7, Greenville 0.
Jeremy Jones kicking off. We got to come down. We stay in our lanes pretty good here and hem him up.
Bingo.
We got him back here. I said they put 30 back there. He switched from fullback to tailback some. We had good penetration. Now we had him in the backfield, but now you can't. Part of that is just good running. Kenneth Edwards does some of that to them later. Boy, he's out there in the open sailing now. He is quick and strong. Called us for a face mask here. That was a costly penalty. Stop the trap.
Ball on 18-yard line.
And I thought he was going to run out of the back of the stadium on quarterback sneak. Wrong formation. We buck up here. We automatically look for the sweep of the trap now. And there's the sweep, and we're ready.
A lot of people in good position.
We knew what was coming by sets. They don't do anything different. We played plays out of each set, and they just happened to break 3 of them. Stop the fullback again.
A lot of people getting around the ball, Coach. Hitting them.
The effort was there the other night. We're back here and do a good job on this. I don't know what Nick doing there. It looked like he's dragging his shoulder or something. We held him. See, we move out, but we end up in this drive and get a couple of penalties that really hurt us. Well, they hit us in.
Some hard hitting going on both teams this first half.
We canceled out that 5 and got it back. Boy, they rejected us on that. I believe that's the one where they rough gave.
He don't have to fake the end there.
Oh, they won't even fake that. They knocked him back in the end zone.
He got hit pretty good.
Look at that running in the air.
Well, about third down, now about 10.
We make a good run and come up about a yard start. That's hard running.
Fourth down, 40-yard line. Bobcats punting again.
We got a 15-yard holding penalty during that we just had a hard time overcoming. We do a good job here boxing this run in. He's fast. Now, they move it a long way. There's under 2 minutes right now. Now, that Fagan broke out of there. We missed a tackle on that.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
We had him for a couple of yard loss and just couldn't hold on to it. It's a boot, and we covered it well.
18-yard line.
Oh man, that we didn't roll over and give underneath help on that, and I think there's probably 12 seconds left in the half. They have a chance to kick it off, and I don't believe we ever get another playoff on this.
So that's a halftime with a score Ott 7, Greenville 7. But we're going to make a mistake here early that really hurts us.
Yeah, it's a crucial mistake. That's Jason running the ball. Jason Stoudemire running the ball real hard. We come out here and start, Kenneth Edwards quarterbacking right here, and we start out right with something we think will go. Here's Kenneth coming around the corner on the load option, and we come back to the other side. We saw an opening over here. And we slowed this thing down, and we just didn't have a good pocket. Oh, there goes that stinking football, and they get it back. Boy, that was a killer right there. But we have a chance here in just a minute to get it right back, as you'll see. We stop this. They come back and pop a PDQ. This is it. We hit him. Bam. There goes the ball. And we got 3 men there. We try to pick it up and run instead of falling on it.
And they dove on it, and that was the difference.
Yeah. And we teach that every day. That they end up and score off of this drive. That's McDonald, and he breaks tackle and gets in the secondary and scores.
And Greenville goes up 14-7 in the third quarter.
But the big thing was we never quit trying. We come right back, and we go back to our ground attack. Now, I don't know about it. We got on Jason about this week. He should have followed that wall. But we come in here and run in the loaded option. As Kenneth Edwards got a trail back coming around, making in with double reading this. Didn't get as much going to left. We'd made up our mind we were going to stay with it. We knew we couldn't let Greenville out of the ball. Man, we got it just right. Get the pitch out there and get a big gainer out of it.
First down.
Come back with a companion play off of the option, run it back inside to keep them honest when they try to go outside. He pops around that corner again.
So we moving the ball now. We got down inside the 40-yard line.
And the big thing is while we're moving the ball, we're running some of that clock off.
That's a good hole, Coach. Good blocking.
That was a good read on by the quarterback. That's the fullback give off of that. And they gave us the fullback dive on that. Almost sneaked through there on a cross trap. We're trying to keep them where they can't just concentrate on one play. This is a tremendous run. Good balance, hard running. Another first down.
First down. This is where we could have tied it up, Coach.
Yeah. They get through here, and he grabbed him by the ankle. And that hurt Kenneth's ankle right there, and we had to make some changes here. Get a completion down to Wesley Reynolds. That's Cam Pierce, quarterback, and Wesley out in the flat. Boy, they swarmed us then. Now this one is straight and true and good hole. It just didn't quite go far enough.
So Greenville takes over. First down.
We needed that touchdown right there.
Ball on about 45. Bingo. Woo.
Good hit. Good old Brock got in there and made that big hit. Brock had a really good game on defense the other night. He broke. And that's that speed.
Coach, really true, this is about the only drive that they really moved the ball consistently on all night.
Right.
So that makes it 21-7 in the third quarter. So that's the end of the third quarter. Score 21 for Greenville, op 7. Football. 25-yard line. First down. Good running.
Good running here.
Good hole.
We're still trying. You know, the one thing that has been very good about this group is they never quit trying. This is Kenneth back in. We patched him up, and he goes out there and twists his ankle again in a minute.
Another first down. Whew.
Wow. Can't move now like we were.
Now it's third down and 10.
Got to punt it away.
Fourth down.
Another good punt.
Greenville has the ball down about the 20-yard line.
Man, that one hit us right in the hands. We'd have had that ball. Good field position. Good defense.
Fourth down, Greenville punt, and I was kind of surprised they passed that time, Coach.
I think they're trying to catch us napping, but their tendencies were pretty obvious. We slid off a block here and let them get on us. We got another movement penalty.
Long yardage now.
You see how they come up and attack your screen blockers.
Well,
like nobody we've played this year, you know. they come after you.
Greenville have the ball, first down.
Good hit.
Italy. Ball at the 35-yard line, second down and 10.
Good job here. Of their first 4 opponents, 3 of them were 6'8". So they played a tough schedule.
They sure have. Coach, I couldn't tell Friday. I got a little upset Friday night at the end of the game that we're getting in the area right now. He's still back here throwing the ball, kind of irritating me a little bit to start with, but, you know, that's part of football, I guess, too. But he started calling timeout with, a minute or two left in the game, and it kind of, I couldn't imagine calling timeout every play. I thought it, but I think I kind of figured out he was trying to get some younger players in.
He was.
So that wasn't nothing wrong with that. I was, I said, people don't just do that, call timeout, but I finally saw that he was trying to just substitute and get more players in the game.
Have a big pass completion there. We threw that on first down. We tried all downs to throw on. And I tell you what, it was hard for us. You really were having a hard time. Boy, we had the man open over here. We just didn't hold him out long enough. That was a swinging screen.
Third down, long yardage.
He picked that one off.
So Greenville has the ball again now, late in the ball game, 1st and 10. They were in motion then. They'll bring it back.
We had a motion and a clip. Big play from the backside. I believe that was Judge Chanel.
And that's the end of the ball game. Final score, Greenville 21, Bobcats 7.